Hey guys, today we are at Planet Ford 111 Can-Am Crescent. My name is Jatinder Deol and I'm one of the EV specialists here at the dealership. Today we're going to be going over the 2023 Ford F-150 Lightning. This particular truck is a Lariat trim model with the extended range. We're going to start with the front here. As you can see, with the F-150 Lightning, you get quad LEDs up front for your headlights. We have this distinctive so we have this light bar going across the whole width of the truck, giving it a different look than the gas F-150s. We still have the grille design, even though this is not a functioning grille, because under the hood we have a mega frunk, as Ford calls it, which we're going to cover in a second. Up front we have the parking sensors, active grille shutters underneath here with the front two hooks. So also in the front grille, right under the Ford emblem, we have the front facing camera, part of the 360-degree camera system that this truck has. And then we look up front in the windshield, you'll also see another camera which is capable of reading speed signs. Also does help the radar system with the adaptive and intelligent cruise control system. Truck's also capable of Blue Cruise, which is Ford's autonomous driving system, which again, with help of all the sensors up front and on the side of the vehicle, it can read the surroundings around it and make it that much easier for you to drive. And if we open up the mega frunk, so in here we have 400 liters or 400 pounds of space and capacity. This is a washable area with a drain plug underneath here, so you can wash it, clean it up, and you can use it for whatever work you're going to use it for. We have lighting here. We do have some hooks for our grocery getters, and then we also have 4 120-volt plugs down here with a USB Type-C and Type-A connectivity as well. So tons of stuff going on down here in the Lightning. And just like that, if you hit that button, it closes back. And this is a watertight, water-sealed front area. The F-150 Lariat Lightning extended range is capable of 515 kilometers in one charge. It produces 550 horsepower and 775 pound-feet of torque. So it's really very powerful machine if you look at it in that way. Because it being electric, all the torque is instant and it can get off the line real quick. So on the driver's side here, we have the charging port on the F-150 Lightning. If we just open it, you can see it has the charging pin available. Now this is capable of J1772 adapter. You have this 5-pin, and then if you want the level 3 connectivity, it also does provide that. Down here you will also see this circle. This lights up and shows you your state of charge. This is one of the 3 ways you can see how much battery your vehicle has. If you look closely, it says 1913, and this basically depicts how far Ford has come from when they've actually started building cars. So when hooked up to the Ford's Pro charging system, which is the ATM charger that you can get with the Lightning, when hooked up to that, not only it can charge faster than level 2 charging, but if you were to lose power in your house in case of any emergencies, this can actually send the power back into your grid, so you can have your house running, which is pretty neat feature. And this has been used by customers in real time, and it has really come in handy in case of emergencies. So that's very neat of Ford that they made this thing capable of doing it. So onto the side of the F-150 Lightning, as you can see here, we have this beautiful wheel finished in carbonized gray. It is a 20-inch wheel that comes standard on the Lightning extended range Lariat. So this wheel is designed keeping in mind the aerodynamics. This helps to extend the range by just a little bit on the Lightning. Carrying down to the side here, on the side view mirror, we have the housing for the 360-degree camera, one of the 4 cameras that are around the truck. Also auto fold, power folding mirror. Down here we have the extended running board, exclusively designed the way it is for, again, the F-150 Lightning. So in the back here, we have the 5.5-foot box on the Lightning, which is the only side that it comes in as far as the bed is concerned. And down here, we have a very distinctive Lightning logo with the blue highlights outline on the side. Looks really, really neat. Obviously only exclusive to the Lightning. And coming to the back, unique design for the tail lights as well, which also house the blind spot radar in the light itself. So very neat design, very nicely put together. Distinctive enough to be to show that it's an electric truck, but it still is very much an F-150. So moving on to the back of the truck, this very well, as I said before, it looks like an F-150 with very distinctive details, such as the light bar, again running across the width of the truck, just like we saw the light bar up front. And this is a LED bar which flows through into the tail light. Very, very cool and neat design. We have our reverse lamps down here. We also have the camera down here. Your towing capability, we still have all of our 7-pin, 4-pin connectors. We do have the tow hook here as well, capable of pulling up to 10,000 pounds. So that's very impressive for something that does not have an engine. If we go in the back, soft opening and also soft closing. So all you have to do is just lift a little bit and it goes back up by itself. So that's pretty neat the way Ford does that. So once the tailgate is open, we do have the tailgate step here. Ford has been doing this for quite a while now. So a very successful design for you to step into the truck just like that. So it's really comes in really handy and makes your life that much easier. And if we put this back just like so, we have some measurements on the truck bed here. And this one has a spray-in bed liner. So the Lightning is also capable of 9.6 kilowatt generator, which Ford calls the Pro Power onboard. As you can see here, we have 4 120 volt outlets. We have one 240 volt outlet here as well. So we have in total of 11 outlets in the F-150 Lightning, 4 being in the Mega Frunk, 5 in the back here in the bed, and 2 in the inside the truck, which is pretty cool. So in the interior of the F-150 Lightning, as you can see here, we have this huge 15-inch vertical screen. This is the infotainment system. It gives you all your information that you need. You can change driving modes from here. Your navigation, radio, and all that good stuff is also down here. Our climate controls are at the very bottom of the screen, and you still have a physical volume knob, which is really neat touch. And that also doubles as your temperature gauge if you want, your fan speed if you would like. So the way they have done that is really good. So keeping it minimal, at the same time you still have some physical control over the system. So that's really neat how Ford did that. And if we jump into the screen here, you can see different apps that are already in the truck. So you can also hook up your phone with the Ford Pass Connect, which also doubles as a key, and then you have more controls over just your phone device, so which is really nice. We have some entertainment stuff like sketch, so you could draw if you were to draw, play tic-tac-toe, whatever the case might be while you're charging. And then down here you have all of your settings, including your drive modes as we talked about. And then we have the controls for one pedal driving, which I'm going to go over on the drive. We have a electronically lock-in differential, which is again a pretty cool feature. It has all the truck-like stuff because it is a truck, and then also all your EV stuff. And then in the driver's assistance, you can see all of your safety features. You can turn on and off everything that you would want from here. Very intuitive and very easy to operate, and very responsive, the screen. So down here we have our software updates. You can schedule software updates to your liking, the way you want it, and it can automatically scan for updates and automatically update in the background if you want, which again keeps you up to date with everything that Ford has to offer with these trucks. Down here we have the zone lighting, so just gonna override. So here you can see a bird's eye view of the truck and different zones around the truck. Now here what you can do is once you turn this on, you can actually light up any individual zone that you want to light up. This again is a really cool feature if you're on a site working, or if you go into a construction zone where it's dark, or if you're camping and you want to project light in any one direction, you're able to do that. You can also control this from your phone. Again, Ford really has thought about everything when it came to the lighting. Down here, if I hit that, this is our 360-degree camera view. If I hit the magnifying glass here, I can see whichever angle I want to see. Again, making it that much easier for you to park, because at the end it still is a full-size pickup truck. This screen is also capable of wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so you have access to your phone, Google Maps, Waze, and all of that good stuff. And in here, if you go into the charging, this can show you all of your charging dynamics as to your range, when was the last time you charged, and what kind of efficiency you're getting out of your charge. All of that is in there as well. So this is the navigation screen here. Here you can see it's pinch to zoom, which is again very easy to use. This will pinpoint your location. You have 3D views, and you also have different charging stations around you, which it showcases. And once you hit on any of these, it can show you where it is, how to get there, how many there are available at any given point, and what kind of chargers there are. All this information is also accessible through your phone, so if you were to plan a trip, it can go over everything in real time. Moving on to the top of the screen here, on the taskbar, you would have your exterior temperature, your Wi-Fi connectivity, and down here by the time you have a profile setup. So you can create a profile for yourself, which will link your memory with your seats. You can have your picture, you can link your key and your phone, which allows you to make it yours. So if you have multiple drivers and you choose a different profile, all the settings, including the climate control, radio, your steering, seats, and mirrors, everything goes back to that set profile. So you don't have to worry about anything, or you can share drivers with within the family. Down here, this is one of the two 120 volt plugs that are available inside the truck. We have another 12 volt port down here, type C, type A connectivity for your USB, and then we also have a wireless charging pad down there. All of your towing technology with the trailer brake controller and pro trailer backup assist. Also, again, as I said before, it very well is still a truck. We have tons of storage space with the little storage cubby up here, as well as down here. And then the shifter with the truck, you have a single speed transmission with a neutral lock and automatic shift to park for safety reasons. So if we just hit this little button here, it will fold the shifter down flat, and you can extend this center console to open up for a flat surface, so that you can use it for your work, or if you were to have lunch, or whatever the case might be. So this is called the interior work surface. In the truck we have B&O sound system. We have some tweeters up front here, some nice speakers in the door. And if you look at the top of the dash, we have this unique material with contrast stitching, matching the trim around the screen. Very neat little touches. Up here, as you can see, this little screen thing is actually a sensor part of the Blue Cruise. So you have one down here, you have another one down here, so it focuses on the driver's face and their eyes. So once you have the Blue Cruise enabled, which is the autonomous driving, these sensors would read your face and your eyes, so that to make sure that you are actually paying attention while you're driving. or while the truck drives itself. So down here we have a 12-inch gauge, digital gauge cluster, which shows all of our information as far as the speed, the range, and kilometers goes. So this is the calm mode. You can change different, you can have different settings here, so you can see your speedometer. Then you can also see obviously your range down on the left, your temperatures for your batteries, and you have different stuff to choose from. You have different settings, phone, audio, navigation, and what have you. And all of your settings when it comes down to cruise control, your adaptive cruise control, lane keeping, you can also see everything up here. Little animation that pops up at the bottom there, and it'll show you all the cool animation up on the screen as well. The screen itself, the colors will change with the driving modes. When we switch the driving modes from our infotainment screen here, it can also change the colors down here, so it gives it that much more personable look. Also, just going into the interior, up here we have the twin panel moonroof, so massive roof. This gives you so much airy feeling in the truck. So on the interior we have these nice leather trimmed seats with unique colors for the Lightning Lariat. We have the gray inserts with the black outside surround, and contrast stitching also matching to this trim piece in the interior. So driving the Ford Lightning, here we are just getting onto this road. I'm gonna share some of the driving experiences and the driving technology the truck has to offer. Right now we are driving on one pedal drive. As the name suggests, it's you control the acceleration and braking just using one pedal. There are benefits to that, is that you can you're just using your one accelerator pedal to accelerate as well as slow down. So if you were to slow down fairly quickly, it's easy to do that. And in doing that, you have the regenerative braking working for you, which can put back the 90% of the power that you've just consumed in between that interval of one acceleration and braking. And you do not have to use the physical brake itself, also increasing the brake life on your F-150 Lightning. So that's a pretty cool feature that the truck has. And it being a battery powered vehicle, the center of gravity is really low, so the handling dynamic is very different than a pickup truck. It also has four-wheel independent suspension, which makes the ride that much more smoother. So the different driving technologies this truck offers are adaptive cruise control, intelligent cruise control, and then the Blue Cruise. So we're going to go over the adaptive and intelligent cruise control. For the Blue Cruise, it is a subscription-based service that you need to activate through your Ford Connected services, which depends on how you want to use it. So the intelligent cruise control is basically adaptive cruise control, but it can also read the speed signs. Not only it can read the speed signs, it can also slow your truck down or speed it up depending on what the speed limit changes to. So that, for example, if you're driving on an unfamiliar road where the speed limits change from, let's say, 80 zone to a 60 zone to a 50, then back to 60 and 80, even if you don't realize, the truck can read and can slow down and speed up if you have your cruise control set up at or over 80 kilometers an hour. So that's a really cool feature, driving feature that this truck has. And paired with that is the lane centering. So once you have that going on, the truck will stay in the dead center of the lane, and it won't drift in between the lane itself. So that's something which gives you more confidence. It is safer, and at all times you are still doing your speed limits. So the truck takes care of everything in that sense. So right now coming to a stop. I'm just using one pedal driving. As you can see, the battery, the animation, it shows the regen braking going back into the battery, and we have 99% of the energy returned back to the battery pack. So you can see that in real time, your consumption, and it also helps you drive it more efficiently, since that's what it's all about. With the extended range, we have the 131 kilowatt hour dual battery pack, which is the usable battery for the extended range. And with that, again, it's 515 kilometers of EPA estimated range. And because it's electric and it's all-wheel drive, the torque is instant. And as soon as you put your foot on the accelerator pedal, the pickup is what it would be off a sports car. And to get that from a full-size pickup truck is something really cool. So the ride itself in the truck is very smooth, because it's, first off, it's very quiet, there's no engine, and then the transmission being one speed, the power delivery is very linear, and it does not jerk you in any way, and because of the low center of gravity while turning and cornering, the truck handles really very good. Thank you for watching the walk around video on our 2023 Ford F-150 Lightning. If you want to test drive the Lightning or have any other questions regarding the vehicle, feel free to stop by at Planet Ford 111 Can-Am Crescent. Thank you so much.